We got Neil Morgan on here. We got Vern. We have E.S. Taylor.
Right.
So I was trying to figure out how to pronounce that name, and it's fairly difficult for me to pronounce. I'm not actually sure that I could even come close at all. I'm gonna try to check my audio here. Check, check, check. Check, 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 check. Check, check, check. Check, check, check. All right. I'm gonna call that good. Uga, I think is how it's pronounced. Uga. But it's hard for me. In Paris. Let's see here. So we're gonna run down through. Hola, Sean Hudson. Audio okay. Very good. Very good. Let's make sure that you can hear Mr. Vern Jeske. Vern, you want to say howdy to the boys and girls real quick?
Hey, howdy, hey, everybody. How you doing this morning?
All right, all right, all right. So you should be able to hear him there.
Can they hear me all right?
I think they can. I think
The dulcet tones of Mr. Vernon Jeske. Yeah.
Oh, that's the good times. That's when you know you got the high end. That's when you know you got the good stuff. Let's see. Brian G is on here. Very cool. We got more to 005 from Utah. We have Lewis on here. Not late this time. You are, in fact, early, sir. You are, in fact, early. Who has played this scenario? We're going to go live officially here in a little under 2 minutes. And look who shows up. Everybody's favorite. Everybody's favorite, Dangerous Bessie.
And June.
And June in her flowery outfit. Let's see, we should run through the cameras real quick. We got camera 1. We have camera 2. Look at the setup there, boys and girls. We're going live in a little under 1 minute. There's camera 3 and camera 4. So I pulled down some of the exterior walls just to try and make it a little bit easier for camera time. Here, let me. The boys and girls want to see the June. See how big she is.
Oh, look at her.
Look at.
Good morning, Bessie. Good morning, baby June.
You doing to my Bessie?
I'm doomed.
Monster.
Yes.
Monster June.
I can see the baby June.
Yes. La da 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 da. La da da dee 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 da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 dee 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 dee. She has a beautiful, lovely smile. She has a beautiful, lovely smile like her mama. And big, beautiful, bright eyes. And a bushy tail. You have to take my word for the tail.
Oh, she's a cutie patootie.
All right. There you go. We are officially going live. Eventually. Because first I have to get a family-friendly beverage. So I was asking, who out there has actually played this scenario? Who has played this scenario? This is traditionally one of those scenarios. Let's see. Hugh is just like Hughes. Hugh. Just don't pronounce the S. Now that's interesting. So it's just you. Hugh. You? Yuga? I don't know. Yeah, I apologize for my butchering. English is not my first language. Oh wait, that's not. Okay.
Well,
Hey, we're supposed to be live.
Hey, we're live.
Hey, we're supposed to be live. Look at that bright-eyed girl. Look at that bright-eyed girl, boys and girls. Hey, everybody, this is Dave here at Pulp Alley, and I am with the world's most dangerous Bessie and her dynamic sidekick, Baby June,
Woo-hoo.
the destroyer of worlds
And hearts.
and hearts,
We crush them.
crushing them in her iron grip. This scenario that we're going to be playing today, this is a live game of Pulp Alley, the Pulp Alley tabletop skirmish game, an adventure game. Now, we mostly play in sort of a 1930s setting, but you could do anything with Pulp Alley. It's really designed to recreate the type of stories that were published in the old pulp magazines, and they had a wide variety of genres. You had your hard-boiled detectives, you had your characters like the Green Hornet and Phantom, and so you had some kind of almost superhero sort of characters. You had Doc Savage, the Shadow, and on and on. But you also had horror. So you had H.P. Lovecraft writing his horror stories as well. Those were published in pulp magazines. In fact, I think that's pretty much about the only place he was really published was in pulp magazines during his own life. Um, let's see. Westerns were a huge part of the pulp magazine genre and the serials. Adventure stories like swashbuckling and pirates, all of that stuff. That's what you're supposed to use Pulp Alley for, is to create those action adventure stories, not just in the 1930s, but in any time period you want. Retro sci-fi, if you want to go to the moon or to Mars or things like that. You have all of those fun little stories. This is a horror story, and this horror story is, it really depends on what you bring to the horror story, but you could play this almost as a Cthulhu style campaign. You could play it as a gothic horror campaign, and on and on. But it's called Tomb of the Serpent, and it's really fun. Probably it's some folks say it's their favorite, but there's actually people that say that about all the different campaign books. But this one is,
Well, that
is
one's the
definitely
correct
popular
one.
as well. What'd you say?
That's the correct one to say
this
the favorite.
this is Bessie's favorite. So at the start, you have several different scenarios that introduce you to the campaign. And each league, each player is supposed to play one of those scenarios on their own. So they're actually designed for one single league to go through that scenario. So if you're starting this campaign, you kind of randomly determine, or you just pick one of those first starting scenarios that you want to go through. And for today, we're playing the scenario called the Haunted Hall. Some have told me this is the most difficult scenario ever created in the history of gaming. You hear that?
I think it's for historians to say.
I think that's for historians to decide. I would not say that myself. I think it is for historians to decide. But Vern is a brave man, and he's ready to take it on. Let's see. We ought to show Vern to the boys and girls. Oh, you typing?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look at her typing with one finger. Some of that fancy hunt and peck typing. All right, Vern, get your house in order. I'm about to show your face to the not yet.
Oh, come on. I was practicing.
No, I know. Okay, practice your wave. Your princess wave.
Yeah.
All right. Here we go. Let's see, what camera am I going to use?
3,
This one here.
4.
All right, so this is the camera that I'm going to use here. Ladies and gentlemen, appearing on Pulp Alley is Mr. Vern Jeske.
Yay, Vern Jeske.
Mr. Vern Jeske, look at him.
Here this morning.
Look at him.
All right.
Look at him. All excited and everything.
Yay.
He has no idea the pain and suffering that is going to befall him.
Hey,
the pain
hey.
and suffering.
We live
All right.
for it. Yeah.
As we start this scenario, two of the baddies, two of the servants of Apophis are going to show up every single turn. We've already placed the first two, and they were randomly drawn, and I got two of the faceless boys and girls, the faceless followers of Apophis. And they are
Boo.
both on, they got bookends here. I have one on this side. Here are the Phantom Agents along with the reporter, the Scottish reporter that's come to help them investigate this haunted mansion. But I have one faceless on this side and I have another faceless over here. Their objective is to find a important relic somewhere in this old hall. Now, this used to belong to an old Scottish lord who traveled the world and collected all kinds of stuff and shipped it back to his hall, and it is absolutely just brimming with stuff and crates and boxes and yada, yada, yada. Makes it kind of hard to move around in here. So that's one of the special rules for the scenario. No running. None of the characters can move over 6 inches. And that applies to the servants of Apophis as well. So you, Mr. Vernjeski, are starting off as the director. I hope you have a plan here, sir. I hope you have a plan.
Yeah.
What are you going to do? Now, you could actually make me activate because we are treating the servants of Apophis as a league. So you decide what you want to do here.
Well, we're going to have Phantom Ace go up to the straight ahead, past that statue up to the corner, and then lean back and shoot at the faceless on the left.
Okay. So I have a corner like right here, like the corner of this hallway. I could tuck you in there, going straight forward. And that would give you a little bit of cover if he decided to return fire. Is that what you want to do?
Yep, that's the plan.
Okay. So my face, you're rolling something like 5d10 to attack me here, which I don't find amusing at all, sir. I don't find that amusing at all.
I do.
Let's see, we ought to be able to find a picture that you can see both of these characters. Can you see both? No. Oh, there it is right there. Okay. So there you see Phantom Ace moving forward into the hallway. He wheels around with his 45s. Blam, 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 blam. He'll let his 45s do his talking, boys and girls. Right. He'll let the 45s do his talking. And, I think I'm going to shoot back. So I'm going to have 3 dice 6 coming right back at you, sir. 3 dice 6. Give me camera 4. Here is shooting from Phantom Ace. Blam, blam, blam! And he gets 2 successes with a 9 and a 10. Here comes the shooting from my faceless, a 5 and a 6. How do you play that, sir? How do you going to play that? How dangerous? Remember, you do have cover. You know, if you want to play risky here.
Yeah, we'll take them all.
Okay. My faceless will not have cover. So my little, we'll go ahead and roll your health first because you're the active character. You failed with 1. Will the cover save you? The wall is protecting you. And you were not injured. Good thing you had some cover there. Here's for my poor little fella. I inadvertently rolled D6s there. This roll does not count. I'm going to pick up some D8s because that's the health of my faceless. And here is their roll. And he failed. He takes an injury and he is down to a D6 health. Blam! And he is bloodied. All right, boys and girls. Phantom Ace is on the warpath. What are we going to do next, Vern?
All right. Well, let's have Gage move up by Phantom Ace, and she's going to toss a burst on him,
Okay.
on the guy that's injured already.
Okay. So she kind of moves up to the other side of the statue, like maybe here. Oh, can't see her in the camera there. Okay. Next to Phantom Ace, still can't see her really. All right. Well, she's there. Okay, there we got it. Kind of.
And put her on the other side of the doorway there, and she's going to toss the burst on the other faceless.
Oh, very nice. Okay. All right. So she's going to go to the other doorway. Something like that. And she's going to throw her burst on that fellow. Well, finally he's made a mistake. So that means that faceless will have to face a peril. Here is the random peril drawn from the deck, and it is a 2 with might or cunning. 2 with might or cunning. I think I have the 3-die-8 in might, so I'm going to try and use my might. I'm throwing that box up in the way. Here we go. I need 2 of these, and I got it. So no peril for me, sir. You are still the boss.
Does the burst stay in play?
Does not.
Okay. All right. Still the boss. All right. So we will have Rutherford.
Uh-huh.
And he will go
Rutherford's quite a shooter.
Yeah, he's a shooter. He's going to go well, if he doesn't move, does he get a no, never mind, I'm thinking something else. All right. Let's have him go over to the corner right where he is and shoot at the uninjured faceless.
He's going to move up to the corner, just something like that, maybe? Is that what you're talking about? I'll leave it there so it catches up, Vern, and let me know if I put him at the right spot. Okay.
It's about 5 second delay.
Okay. So you move up. You're throwing 5d8 at my poor little fella. Doggone it. That's some hefty shooting. I feel like I'm going to have to dodge this. I feel like I'm going to have to use my dodge here. 5d8 of shooting. I'm only going to have 3-die-8 to try and dodge this. Yeah, I think that's my best bet. Here we go, boys and girls.
Let's see it.
Here's the shooting. Here's coming from Rutherford. 3 successes, and they are all 6s. 6, 6, 6. There is the dodge for my faceless. Only dodged 1. That means my poor faceless is going to have to roll a 2-dice health check.
Okay.
Failed with 1.
Let's throw disarmed on him.
Okay. I failed with 1. I'm going to try and hope that the cover will save me, and it does. Cover saves him, and he is not injured. However, he will not be able to shoot or place bursts for the remainder of this turn. And he is done. All right. You still have that ally. You still have that Scottish reporter from the local newspaper that's come to show you around the hall. What is he going to do?
Yeah, he'll go up by Gage, and then he'll blaze away with his pop gun.
Okay. Which direction is he shooting? Is he shooting at the one that can't shoot back?
Right.
That's a good idea, I think. So he's going to come up here next to Gage, and he's shooting at the one that cannot shoot back. He's only got 2-die-6 to shoot, and my faceless will be dodging. Here is the shooting. Nothing. So I will not even roll to dodge. And that's all of your characters.
Yep.
So I think I survived the swarm there fairly well. But that one over there was in 2 fights. They got Moxie. I hate to... I'm going to have to take the risk here. We are dealing with fanatical followers of Apophis here. They are not the type to sit around and think too long. They are all about action. So this one over here, and I'm looking around to see who I think is the closest. They're all pretty much about the same distance. I'm going to have my faceless over here activate, and he's going to go against Rutherford. He leaps over these barrels and is coming at Rutherford.
All right.
All right.
Slap a little defensive fire on him on the way in.
Yep. And Rutherford is a veteran, so he will not lose a dice for this previous fight. So he will be rolling 5 die 8 against my poor little faceless. Now my faceless has Moxie, and they do not lose dice when they're rolling their brawl dice. So he will be rolling 4 die 8 against your 5 die 8. I'll roll for him first since he's the active character, and here it is. What camera am I on? Let's see. This camera. 4 successes from the faceless. That's some pow. And here is from Rutherford.
Actually, was that the shooting from Rutherford?
No, that was my active character. I usually roll for the active character first. Rutherford got an 8 and a 6. So I'm going to cancel both of yours, blam, blam, and then I'm going to give you 2 and make you roll a 2 dice health check. And you failed with 1, and that is enough to give Rutherford a pow. Rutherford is bloodied.
No good.
Switch my camera. Let's see. So Rutherford is bloodied. Now, what am I going to do with this other faceless over here? I sure don't like the idea of going up against Phantom Ace when he's blazing away with his guns. But you know what? Sometimes
you just gotta bite the bullet.
I don't want to bite that bullet. I don't want to bite that bullet. That's a bad bullet to bite.
I want him to.
You know what? I'm gonna play him cunning. And I'm gonna hope that I can pass a recovery check. I'm gonna move him instead.
Let's throw a peril on him first.
Okay. Your unseen peril. All right. Yeah. When I activate him, you're gonna throw an unseen peril on him. Camera 4. Here is his peril. His peril is 1 with finesse or cunning. He only has 2 die 6 in those. I could dodge it, but I don't want to dodge it. I'm gonna try to move. No, I should dodge it. All right, I'm going to dodge it. That'll end his activation, but so be it. I want to keep him alive. So here is his roll. 3 dice, and I need 1 of these, and I got all 3 of them. He survives his peril, and that will end his activation. So he is done. You still have a sidestep in your hand, sir. I've activated both of my characters. And I guess it's time to roll some recovery checks.
Yeah.
2 characters are injured. I have a red dice and a white dice in my hand, sir. I'm going to drop both of them in this cup, and I'm going to roll both of them right here. Which one of these dice is for Rutherford? The red dice or the white dice? I apologize. Say it again.
The white dice.
Okay. You are a success. And my poor little faceless did not recover. Doggone it.
Yay.
That stinks. That stinks. Boo.
No,
Yay.
Boo. And that's turn number 1, boys and girls. That is turn number 1. This is going to get bad. I still have 2 servants of Apophis on the table. 2 more will enter the table at the start of turn number 2. That's where we're at. Turn number 2. Am I the director now? I wounded.
You did wound Roughbird, so yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so the baddies are the director now. Here is my card. A stunned. That's interesting. That's interesting. Here is your card. Out of ammo. You drew an out of ammo, sir.
That could come in handy.
Oh, turn 2. What am I going to do? Am I going to activate first, or am I going to make him go?
Are you going to draw some? You going to draw some bad guys?
Yeah, let's do that. Okay.
Hate to bring
I'm going to hold the cards up for Bessie. Oh,
Yes.
Never mind.
I can do it. What's up?
Draw 2 cards. Card number 1. A fierce cultist. Card number 2.
Okay.
A risen
I'm
priest.
sorry.
Oh,
Risen
Of course I
priest,
picked that
boys
one.
and girls.
Oh boy.
A priest, the mummy. This is the mummy, and he causes horror, boys and girls. He causes horror. We will be rolling horror checks in this scenario.
Something to look forward to.
Okay, so I got to put both of those on the table, and I'm going to put my fierce cultist here. Let's see. Am I going to just bum rush these guys over here? All right. I'm going to put my fierce cultist behind my faceless over there. So the fierce cultist is back behind my faceless over here. And then for the other one, for the fierce, or for the mummy, I think I'm going to put the risen priest of Apophis back over here by this window. So he's coming through over here, and he will have horror on all of the player characters will be affected by horror. As they activate, they will have to roll horror checks.
Yep.
So they're on the table. We drew cards. Am I going to activate, or am I going to make you go first? I think I'm going to go ahead and make you go first, Vern. I'm going to ask you to activate first.
Okay.
Time is against Vern in this scenario. Yeah. He's got to stay focused on finding that relic. If he gets bogged down in a fight, he could turn and just go into a brawl mode here with me.
Yeah.
Or he could try to get a plot point this turn.
Yeah. We're going to have Ace try and shake off the horror and move to the nearest.
Okay. Nearest plot point would be the one in the middle of the table here.
Yeah.
Which would be just a couple inches away. So as soon as he activates, he'll get a horror check. We could just leave it on that camera, and I think they'll be able to see this roll. Here is the roll for his horror check. Rolling his current condition, his current health, and he passes. So he is not affected. He hears the growl of the strange undead creature and the smoke rising. So he can now move into contact with the plot point. He is on it. Here is his peril. So if you pass the peril, that's when we will determine what the plot point is.
Right.
Right now, he's just kind of investigating and searching around in that area. So he only needs to roll 1 success with might. 1 success with might. He can do that. He's got 3 die 10 to do it with. Here we go. 3 die 10. 3 die 10. Here is the roll. Oh my God, Vern! It's not my fault. Bessie rolled that one.
No, I saw that she was working with the baby at the moment.
Yeah.
Well, she had.
Sir?
Yeah, she was using the other hand.
Nobody asked you to have.
Okay.
Well,
I'm
you know what
sorry,
this
Vern.
means.
So you failed the peril, and we'll take a 1 dice hit, and you fail that as well. It's not my
you're
fault,
kidding.
Vern. It's not Vern. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. All right.
We'll put that on
So,
the t-shirt too.
sir, you. I'm sorry. I invite you in here as my guest, and then I treat you like this. I feel so bad. All right, so comes up there and he starts looking around in there, and there's perhaps like a snake or something that lashes out and bites him as he's poking around in the darkness.
Oh.
All right, sir.
Okay.
You are I'm going to ask you to activate a gain.
All right. So we're going to
Gage is within range to get that plot point.
Yeah.
Or another one, but obviously she'll have to roll a health core check, which she activates.
Right. Yeah.
I don't know who you want to activate though.
Yeah, we're going to have Gage activate.
Okay. So when she activates, she'll have a horror check. Here is the roll. Bam! 8. Boy, I tell you what, it's not my fault, Vern. It is not my fault. It is not.
What is this?
It's the haunted hall. It has a reputation. The haunted hall has a pretty spooky reputation. Okay.
The same cursed one.
The cursed object is still in the house.
Yeah, obviously.
So it hasn't shipped yet. So, I think we still have the curse. Lapse of reason. Whenever you want this character to perform an action, you must discard one of your fortune cards. If you do not discard, the action is canceled. So that's going to attach to her. All right. And she has herself a little bit of lapse of reason going right now. That does not affect her. Otherwise, she can continue moving, do what she wants to do.
Yeah, let's go ahead and use our out of ammo and go and check out the other plot point.
Okay. Let's see. So the one that she can reach, the one that she can actually reach is over here by the not particularly close to it, but not too far away either from the probably this camera would be better. So she is here. She could come through this opening here and check out this plot point over here. So that's she doesn't have range to another one other than the one that Phantom Ace is sitting on top of.
So does she have range to that one that you're pointing at?
Yes.
Yeah, let's go for that.
All right. So she's going to get on top of that plot point.
We're going to split the party. Yeah.
That's what you're supposed to do in a horror scenario. That's what you're supposed to do in a horror scenario. All right, here we go. So she's going to get a peril for coming up and fiddling around in the dark. That's always dangerous. 1 with finesse. Finesse is not her strongest skill. She only has 2 die 6. Oh, he got rid of his out of ammo to get rid of his or to ignore his lapse of reason. So here is your roll. You have 2 die 6 in finesse. Do we want Bessie to roll this for you? Bessie, you want to roll it?
I can give it a shot.
Do you think you can get up here? You think you can get up here and drop it?
All right.
Let's see. All right, drop it in. You only need 1 of these anyway.
I mean,
there's no way she could fail that. Double 6s? What's going on here? So
I'll
she
fight
gets
it.
past the peril,
The
and
peril.
now we determine which plot point it is. So we have 5 possible plot points. Did she find the secret door? Did she find the candlestick?
Yeah.
Did she find the housekeeper's corpse? Did she find the ghost? Did she find the old gray dog? So in that order, 1 through 5, I'm going to roll a D10. Well, we'll have Bessie roll it. Bessie's going to roll a D10 here, and we'll divide it in half, and that's what the plot point is. So a 9 is the old gray dog. Oh, how cute is that? The old gray dog. Now, you have not convinced it to join you yet, but you do find it lurking back here in this corner. It's back there in that corner. You could tell it's kind of afraid, but also, you know, it maybe it's going to try to bite you. It's hard to say. Here is the challenge to befriend it. To befriend it, you need to get 1 success with finesse. All right, Bessie, roll it. 1 success with finesse. Can she befriend the old gray dog? 1 success.
Yes.
And she got it,
Yay.
boys and girls.
Well
She
done,
got
Bessie.
the old gray dog. Now that's nice. That's actually really nice, because if the ghost appears, the old gray dog can chase off the ghost. So this is a neat scenario because a lot of the plot points interact. All right, sir. That will also make you the director, and that means you can decide to activate now or make me go.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I think he gets a blue card too. I think you get a blue card too.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, Bessie, draw him a blue card for Gage. So the old gray dog also boosts up your cunning. The old gray dog also boosts your cunning.
Okay. So cunning for Gage.
Wow, that makes her cunning through the roof.
All right. Okay. We're going to have.
Now again, you can make me go or you can go.
No, I think we will go ahead. We're going to have the reporter go over between himself and the risen priest. Oh, but he has to do a horror check.
As soon as he activates, he has to roll a horror check. Okay, that's good. That's old Kolchak there. That's old Kolchak, the reporter.
Oh, yeah.
There's no way he's going to be scared. Oh, yeah, he's scared. I don't know why she's rolling so bad for you today. Okay, so he is going to get a green card. Bessie, draw him a green card for his horror.
Don't panic.
Don't panic.
Oh, it's a good one.
So this card is attached to Kolchak there. At the end of any turn, you may discard this card to get rid of 1 other horror card attached to one of your characters.
Oh, sweet.
So Kolchak has the don't panic. He can now continue his activation. Where's he wanting to go?
Yeah, we're going to put him at the corner there between Gage and the risen priest, and then he'll do his best to shoot at the risen priest.
All right. So he's going to move over here, blocking the risen priest from getting to Gage. Okay, look at him protecting Gage. Protecting Gage from the risen priest.
Does the risen priest shoot at all?
I don't remember. No, he does not.
Okay, then yeah.
All right, Kolchak is going to get an extra dice for the range, so he's going to have 2 die 6 coming at the risen priest, and the priest will be rolling 3 die 6 for defense. Kolchak got a 4, 3 die 10 defense, and got it. So, priest not injured.
All right.
But it has been in a fight. That's worth remembering, boys and girls. It has been in a fight. Now, the only character I believe you have not activated is Rutherford. Rutherford is currently engaged. Do you want to activate Rutherford, or are you going to make me go now?
No, we're going to have Rutherford go.
Okay, Rutherford activates. As soon as he activates, he will have to start a brawl with the Faceless.
Does he have to do a horror check first?
Yes, he does have to take a horror check. Yes, good call there, sir. Good call. Here is the roll for the horror, D8, and he passes it. He is not affected by the horror. He says, "I've seen worse. I've seen worse." Sweetheart, you want to switch me over to camera 2? All right. So we have Rutherford still basically standing in the doorway here. And Rutherford, are you going to try to dodge away? You got 3 die 8 to dodge or 2 die 6 to brawl?
We'll go ahead and brawl.
Okay. So 2 die 6 to brawl. You are the active character. I will be throwing 4 die 8 at you as a brawl. Here is your 2 die 6. Do it right here. 2 die 6. You got a 6. Here is the Faceless. Faceless got a 6 and a 4. How do you want to play that, sir? Are you playing it dangerous?
No, we're going to be a little thoughtful about it. We'll go ahead and block and take.
Going to get rid of one of those successes. That leaves 1 success left, and that means you will have to roll a 1 dice health check. Here it is. And you passed. Rutherford is not injured. That was all of your characters. And now it is time for the boogies, the monsters, the baddies to go. Let's see. I guess I'm going to start off with the... Doggone it. I sure wish I'd have got an injury on Rutherford there. Doggone it. Let's see. So that plot point is gone. That plot point is gone. Those are no drop plot points. She cannot lose that. If I remember right, I think I remember that from the scenario. Somebody might want to double check that for me. Let's see. All right. Well, I'm going to activate this cultist back here first. I'm going to activate that cultist too. And he's going to rush at Rutherford.
Who's he rushing?
Rutherford.
All right.
He's going to rush at Rutherford. So the crazed cultist there is rolling 3 die 6 to brawl. You want to brawl back with 1 dice or dodge with 3 die 8?
We'll dodge with 3 die 8.
Okay. So here is the cultist. 3 die 6. All I got was 1 roll, was a 6. Here is your dodge. You've got to get a 6 to get away, though. You got to get a 6. And you did. Now, the question is, do you back up or do you remain engaged?
Yeah, we're going to back up. Go an inch away. All right. Is there any way to go? I can't go towards the statue, right?
No, because you got baddies there.
Right.
Yeah. So the rule basically for disengaging is that you have to end your movement 1 inch away from the enemy, and it does have to be moving away from the enemy, not through them.
Yeah.
Okay. So
don't forget that. Don't forget that red marker on that one cultist there.
From where he was.
What'd you say?
From where he was originally.
I apologize. I'm not understanding what you're
His
saying.
Oh,
wound marker.
Just move the wound marker up with the cultist.
The wound marker over here, there's only one wound marker, and it's actually on the faceless that hasn't moved yet. So the faceless
okay.
is the one that's injured. He hasn't moved
Oh,
yet,
gotcha.
but
All right.
he is about to. Thank you for reminding me to keep track of
Okay.
my wound markers, though.
I thought that was who you'd moved, but anyway, that's all right.
Nope, that was just the fierce cultist. That was the low level guy, the level 2 guy. So now I will do the faceless. So he's going to come at Rutherford.
Okay.
Surely one of these guys is going to be able to take him out. So this guy is actually injured. You won't have any offensive ability, so you're going to have to rely on your dodge here.
Well, he
And I'm
moved
going to
3
be
inches so I could shoot at him, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely was over 3 inches, so you're going to be able to shoot at him. Definitely your better choice there. You're not even injured, and you're a veteran, so you're going to have 5d8. You could finish him off right here. You could
Here's
finish
hoping.
him off. So he's got 5d8 coming at. I'm sorry, you have 5d8 at him. He's got 4d6 coming at you. And here's the roll. Here's the roll for him. 4d6. Coming at you. Only a 5 and a 4. Here is your shooting. 4 successes. I'm going to say take them all.
Yay.
So my poor little cultist is going to roll a 4 dice health check, and Rutherford will roll a 2 dice health check. Here is my cultist, and he is down.
Yay.
Blam, blam. Gun
Good deal.
down. Here is for Rutherford.
Come on, Rutherford.
Rutherford scores a pair of 4s and is not injured.
Well done.
All righty then. Took out one of my faceless. Well, he's down. He'll get back up. There's
he's
no
down
way.
forever.
There's no way he'll stay down. Who do I have left? I haven't activated the guy that started off the day in contact with Rutherford.
Mummy, he moves too, right?
What'd you say?
The mummy.
And the mummy. You are correct. So I'm going to activate, give me camera 2. I'm going to activate this fella here, and he's another faceless, and he's going to move about an inch and re-engage with Rutherford.
And
My
we're going to
faceless is
dodge.
rolling. What did you say?
And I'm going to dodge and add side step.
Okay. So my faceless is rolling 4d8. You are dodging with 4d8 as well. And here we go. 4d8 versus 4d8. This camera. Yep. Okay. Here is 4d8 for my attack. A 6, a 7, an 8. So that's 3 successes. Here is your dodging. An 8, and a 6. You dodged it, Rutherford.
Yeah.
You dodged them
Right on.
all, and you could take a 1-inch step back. You want to take that 1 inch?
Yeah.
All right. Give me camera 2. Yep. So 1 inch backwards. You can kind of go off to the side a little bit, but otherwise kind of get away from the wall so you don't get hemmed in.
Right.
Dodge 1 inch away from the enemy that was attacking you there. All right. Very good. Wow.
Right.
I cannot get Rutherford. I really thought I was going to be able to get him down at least this turn, and he escaped my my evil cultists. All I have left is the risen priest. So he is going to activate, and he's going to rush at Call Shack here. He's going to rush at Call Shack. Let's see, what camera can I use for this? I think I can get it here.
And he'll do some dodging.
Give me 2. Yeah, there he is. You see Call Shack taking on the risen priest, the mummy of doom there. All right, let's see. There's no way I'm going to be able to get that on camera, so I'm going to just send it to the big camera when I roll for the fight.
Okay.
The mummy is rolling only 5d10 to brawl with. And Kolchak is dodging with 3 dice 6. Here we go. 5d10. Here is the mummy. Double checking my dice. Got nothing. Okay. 6, 8, 4, 8. So 4 successes. You're not going to be able to block a couple of those. Here is your dodging. You did block 1. You stopped my 6 and my 4. So you did stop 2 of them. And that means she's only going to have to roll a 2 dice health check. I should have rolled a horror check when my mummy moved into contact. Vern, I don't mind just skipping over it, but that is a point. You want me to go back and roll your horror check or just move forward?
Yeah, we should do that.
Okay, so here is his horror check. Because there could be good things that happen too. So a 2, he failed it. He gets another horror card. Madness. You must discard 1 fortune card when you activate this character. If you do not discard, then I take control of him. Yeah. All right, so I got to get him out of action before he's able to use that Don't Panic. So he's going to have to roll a 2 dice health check. Here it is. And he passed it, boys and girls, with a pair of 5s. Kolchak has seen a thing or two, boys and girls. Kolchak has seen a thing or two. He's not that easy to take down. And that's it. Boys and girls, my poor villains here of the story were not able to get any of his characters down. I wasn't even able to injure a single one of his characters. Yeah, this isn't going so great.
Yeah.
Why is there a red marker out here next to Phantom Ace? Is he injured?
He was injured, yeah, from that barrel. He tried to.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and that plot point's not completed. Okay, so we're going to go to the end of turn number 2. This is now the end of turn number 2. The first thing that we do is recovery checks.
Yep.
So we have 2 people that are recovered. I got a red dice and a white dice, sir. I got a red dice and a white dice. I'm going to roll both of them in this cup. One of them is for Phantom Ace, and the other one is for the Faceless. Which one is for Phantom Ace?
White dice.
Okay. Neither is successful. Phantom Ace remains injured, and my Faceless is removed from the table. Doggone it.
Go, Rutherford.
Boo. He's got 3 of my guys tied up over there, just with stinking Rutherford.
And then
that stinks.
Did we do our horror saves too?
Yes. So you want to use that Don't Panic?
Does he have to use that before he rolls?
Let's go ahead and take the roll.
Okay, so is this for this roll is for Gage? So here is her roll. She gets rid of her lapse of reason. So her lapse of reason is shaken off. Here is a roll for Kolchak. He does not get rid of any of his cards.
All right.
So just to clarify there, at the end of the turn, if a character has 1 or more horror effects on that card, horror effects on that character, you get 1 roll for that character, and then you may choose which effect. If you pass it, you could choose which effect that you get rid of. So you do not roll for each and every effect.
Right.
You roll for the characters.
And when do we choose to use the panic card?
Or don't at the end of any turn. So I guess that would be now after recovery checks. So if you wanted to use it now, you could.
We'll use that to get rid of the
Madness.
Yeah.
Okay, so he uses Don't Panic, and he gets rid of Madness. So he is cleared there, and we are starting turn number 3.
Does he hang on to the No Panic card?
No.
Okay.
No, it's removed.
Oh, too bad.
It says it on the it says it on the card. You may discard Don't Panic to get rid of another card.
Yeah,
so you have to get rid of Don't Panic.
Yeah.
Oh, I get 2 new fellas. Turn number 3, 2 new fellas show up.
Yeah. Yeah. Each of us gets it. And who's the director right now? Do you recall?
You are. You
All right.
are. Yeah, you held on to it. I wasn't able to get any injuries on you. So I got a militant cultist and a fierce cultist. So I got 2 of my low-level characters. 1 of each. 1 is a shooter. I'm going to put my shooter type over here behind the priest and behind these barrels. And I'm going to put the brawler type over here at this. Where's my other spots? I'm going to put my other one up here, not too far away from Phantom Ace. Right here. So at the end of the hallway, Phantom Ace sees another cultist come appearing out of the shadows. And we are starting turn number 3. Vern, you are the director.
Draw cards, right?
What'd you say?
Draw cards?
Draw cards, yes.
Thank you, Bessie.
You got a breakaway, Vern.
Breakaway.
That's nice. Yeah. I got a free pass. I like that. I'm glad that wasn't sitting on top. I bet Bessie was over there stacking the deck for you, trying to get that free pass up there for Phantom Ace. All right, Vern. What are you going to do here? You are the director. Are you going to make me go or are you going to go?
Let's see. So we need to go back. Well, we got to do horror checks before we do anything. So let's keep that in mind. Let's go ahead and start with Phantom Ace.
Okay. So as soon as he activates, he will have to roll a horror check. Just give me camera 3 for this. Set it right there. I want to ask the boys and girls a question. You passed it quite easily, Vern.
All right.
Hey, boys and girls, real quickly here. Thank you so much for joining us. A big thank you to everybody. Throw a howdy on here for me right now if you're on here, just so I can see your names pop up. I see Yvonne B on here. I see Pagum. I see Chris, a Smartass Podcast on here. I see Talamicus. I see Marcus. I see Mac Daddy. Thank you guys so much. I see Vern. Very good. Very good. I got a howdy from Vaughn. Give me some howdies there, Bessie.
Got a howdy from Manny Marino.
Howdy, Manny.
Howdy from Bride G.
Howdy, Bride G. Mortis 005. Ooga. Hugh. Oog. I don't know. I'm going to stop trying.
Phil,
we got Phil in Florida. Phil, I saw your message about getting in to play another game, and we would love to get another game. So we're going to be doing another round of scheduling here pretty quick. So expect me to reach out to you. Marian on here. We got Ray. Now Marian is up in Kosovo. Am I remembering that? Marian, are you in Kosovo? So a big thank you to everybody for joining us here. So here's the question that I have for you. Is the overhead camera, is that a good view that helps you guys on a normal basis? Or would it be better to have a dedicated dice camera? So just a single camera, and they would end up being the overhead camera. That's why I'm talking about it. If we made a dice camera, it would be that one. So we would basically have to lose our overhead shot to create a dedicated dice camera. So I would like to know what you guys think of that. Let me know, would you rather have a dedicated dice camera that had a nice close-up shot of the dice, or does it work the way we're doing and you want to have that overhead camera? So I'd love to see some chat about that. share your opinion. Vern, what do you think, buddy?
I kind of like the way it's been going because you can
Okay.
always,
Yeah,
you can
I can always, yeah, you're exactly right. And I don't mind doing it this way. As a matter of fact, I maybe I prefer it, which is why I haven't actually switched to a dice camera. Because as it stands right now, I can pretty much just roll wherever I want to. And very seldom do I have to, specifically switch. Anyway, I forgot what we were doing. If you haven't hit that like button, please make sure you hit the like button. If you're not a subscriber, please get subscribed. What was I supposed to be doing? Hey, we got LJ Daves 89 on here. Gave me a howdy. How nice was that? Thank you for giving me a howdy there. Mac Daddy got a howdy. DW Lowe was kind of late with his howdy, but he woke up in time to get sneak a howdy in there. Got a howdy from Kenneth too. So, all right.
Ace just passed his horror check. So
he just passed his horror check. Who did?
Ace, Phantom Ace.
Phantom Ace passed his horror check, and now what is Phantom Ace going to do?
We're going to attempt the plot point.
He is attempting the plot point. Bessie, could you give me camera 2? Bessie gives me camera 2. You see Phantom Ace in there. He's injured. Is he still injured?
Yep.
Yeah, he remained injured, didn't he? He remained injured. Okay. Let me see if I have a card I could throw at him.
You have nothing.
I don't really see anything. All right. So here is your peril, sir. Your peril is 1 with finesse or cunning. 1 with finesse or cunning. Well, he's got 3 die 10 and finesse. Yeah, 3 die 10 and finesse.
3 die 8.
8. Are you in the 8s?
Really? In finesse?
He's injured.
Oh, you guys with your knowing the rules.
Yeah. Stay with us, Dave.
That?
Stay with us.
How about that? I got to catch up once in a while.
Some people try.
I know. So 3 die 8 in finesse. Here's the roll. He only needs 1, and he got it. He got the roll. So he has passed. He's passed the peril. So now we need to determine which plot point that is. Did we lose our thingy?
All right.
Yeah, there we go. Okay. What was I doing? Oh, I'm going to roll to see what plot point it is. So we still have 4 plot points available. Did he find the secret door? Did he find the candlestick? Did he find the corpse of the housekeeper? Or has he found the angry ghost? You have 4 options here. I'm going to roll a D8 and cut it in half. Here, boys and girls, is the roll. 1 is the secret door. He has discovered the secret door, boys and girls. So, the first challenge that you have here is now you found a suspicious place on the wall, and you're trying to figure out exactly where it might open at. And you're going to have to roll 3 successes with cunning.
Oh, geez.
Which Phantom Ace cannot do.
Yeah, he slept through that part of school. Yeah.
But he could roll 2 successes.
Yeah, let's give it a shot.
All right. Yep. So here we go. Here is his two successes. If he could get the 2 successes.
2d6.
Nope.
Yeah.
No. He's
right.
2 die 6.
Right.
Remember, boys and girls, why is he not at 2 die 6?
That's right.
Because his health is at D8. So that all that means is that he cannot roll dice bigger than D8. So it only affects his D10s by knocking him down to D8. His D8s are not affected at this time. So he's getting 2 die 8. And here we go. Let's see what it is. And you got 2 successes. You only need 1 more. This is the major plot point right here, boys and girls. This is the major plot point. So I'm going to put 2 buttons out there to show that you've got 2 successes. Where am I going to put this? I don't know where. It's kind of hard to get.
Just put it on the outside.
On the outside?
Put the card that we did.
All right. I'll just set it over here. I don't know. All right. So it's sitting over there. Okay. We'll remember that, I'm sure.
I will remember it for you.
Bessie will remember it.
Right.
Let's see. So that was Phantom Ace's activation. Who's going to go next?
By the way, I like to tell you how much I like that director coaster you have. That's great.
Oh, the director coaster. Oh, the old director coaster. Did you guys see this? Who's seen this already before? We've been using this for a few games.
Oh, you have? Okay.
Yeah, we've been using this. We've been using this one. Have we given one of these away yet? I don't know if we've
Sure, I'll
given
take
one of these away. Should we give one of these away?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My hand's up.
All right. All right. Maybe we'll try and give one of those away. When I'll have to discuss it with the boss. She's pretty tight on letting me give stuff away. You have activated Phantom Ace. Are you going to continue activating your side, or are you going to make me go?
Okay, if I could take a look at where everybody is.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to give you a quick rundown here. I have a cultist about 4 inches away over here. Phantom Ace is here in the middle.
There we go.
Over here, I have a cultist and a faceless. And then, of course, Rutherford is being backed into a corner over here. So there's Rutherford in the middle here, faceless, cultist. And then over here on this box, we have one cultist behind these barrels. We have the risen priest. For some reason, was not able to take down Mr. Kolchak, the Scottish reporter over here. Very common Scottish name, Kolchak. And then Gage is over here in this box over here. She will not be able to get to Phantom Ace in one move.
Okay, let's start out by having Kolchak make a horror test. See how he does.
Let's do that. Let's do that. Here is the roll. He activates. His horror check is a failure. Give the man a green card. His green card says on the edge. He gains a +1 to his dodge, a +1 to his finesse, but he cannot shoot. And a fight starts automatically. So I guess he's dodging now with 4 die 6.
Then I'm going to use breakaway.
Okay.
And move him towards the kind of in the middle of the doorway. Yeah, towards the statue, kind of in the middle of the doorway.
Okay, 3 inches isn't going to get you to the middle of the doorway. It's going to get you off to one side. But I think the basic idea is about the same. So this is really hard to get my fingers in. I don't know. Maybe it's just because it's on camera. I'm trying to avoid blocking the camera. I don't know. But you'll get off to one side. Not the center of the doorway, but fairly close. It is still, let's see, you cannot shoot. So I guess we're done there.
Actually, I was thinking of having him in the middle of the doorway that he's just coming through.
Oh, so he's just moving 1 inch away from the. He's just going to move 1 inch away from.
So kind of on the scene there. Yeah.
All right. So he just moves 1 inch away. I apologize. Okay.
No, that's
Thank you for correcting me.
Yeah.
You are still the boss. Who's going to?
Yeah. Sorry for the delay here. No, it's the other doorway, the one towards the statue.
Okay, like here, like that.
There you go.
Okay. So that space there, he's kind of blocking.
Yeah.
All right.
Sorry about that. The delay.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Yeah.
All
right.
So he cannot shoot. So he'll be done right there.
All right, and then we'll have Gage.
Breakaway's gone.
We'll have Gage go 6 inches as far as she can towards that corner.
Towards Phantom Ace?
Yeah.
All right, so 3 inches, 3, 4.
Oh, she has to do a horror check. Yeah.
5, 6. Okay, here is her horror check. D8 for the horror. She failed. Her horror card is Lapse of reason. We know what
Oh,
happens there. When she attempts an action,
oh, no.
she'll have to discard
Oh,
a
man.
card.
And I have nothing to discard. So
Yeah. Well, you're not going to do an action. Well, yeah, I guess you actually would do an action because you have your burst, but you
yeah.
will not
Well,
be
we'll have,
doing your burst this time.
but at least she
So
can move.
a 6-inch, full 6-inch move gets you about 2 inches away from Phantom Ace.
All right.
So she is now, I think you can see her on the camera. She is right here in this doorway.
Perfect.
All right. Who is next?
And then we'll have Rutherford go to the corner of the statue.
Okay. So he's working his way around this way.
Yeah, towards Phantom Ace. And if he can, he'll take a shot.
Absolutely. At that cultist there.
Yeah.
All right. He moves, and then he's going to be firing at the cultist. You are rolling 5d8. 5d8. I think I'm going to get you this time, though, because that cultist is going to be rolling 2d6 right back at you.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to be able to handle that, mister.
I think we can handle it.
So here is the, we'll use this camera again. So here's 5d8. 4 successes, 2 4s, a 6, and a 7. Here's the cultist shooting back, a 5. How do you play it?
All right. So what do we got there?
You could block my 1 success and deliver 3 hits.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, so you block my 1 success with your 6, and that means I'll have to roll a 3 dice health check. I will not have any cover. I failed. My cultist is down.
All right.
I think you have activated all of your characters. Am I correct?
Yes, I have. Yep.
So he has activated all of his characters, and now I have to start activating some guys.
Oh, did Rutherford take a horror check?
No. You want to go back and do it?
Yep.
Okay. Here is the horror check for Rutherford when he activated. He failed. Your green card says on the edge. Oh, I'm going to stand my boy back up. I'm going to stand him back up. This is the same card that Kolchak has. It gives you a +1 to your dodge. It gives you a +1 to your finesse, but you cannot shoot. And that's what Rutherford loves to do.
Yep.
All right, so I keep my little fella standing, and both Gage and that's on the edge. Oh yeah. Kolchak has on the edge, and Rutherford has on the edge. Gage has lapse of reason. Okay. Gosh, what am I going to do now? Oh man, now Rutherford cannot shoot at me when I rush him. There's some candy. What am I going to do with the priest, though? Doggone it. I need to get Kolchak tied up. I'm going to send my faceless. I'm going to activate my faceless first, and the faceless is going to go against Kolchak. Moved 1 inch to attack Carl there. All right, I'm rolling 4d8. I guess you're dodging with 4d6. Correct?
Yep.
All right, here is the 4d8 from the faceless. An 8, a 4, a 5, and a 6. Well, you could dodge 3 of those. And you dodge 2. You dodge my 4 and my 5, so you're going to have to roll a 2 dice health check. And you are down.
Oh.
Kolchak is down. And that means I'm going to take that director's button away from you. Okay, so now I am the director. Who's going to move next? Now that I got him out of my way.
Yeah. Oops.
Now that I got him out of my way, now I guess I'm going to take a shot from this cultist back here. He's just gonna stay lurking behind. Nah, he's gonna move 6 inches, and he's gonna get up behind this statue here, and then he's gonna shoot at get. You know what? Rutherford's my closer target. Okay, I'll shoot it. I'll shoot at Rutherford.
Okay, he'll be dodging.
Okay. I'll be throwing 4 die 6 at you at this range. That's my armed cultist. 1, 2, 3, 4 die 6. And you are dodging. I got a 6, and that's all I got. So you are dodging with 3 die 8 plus 1. Let's get that up to 4 die 8 because you're on the edge.
Right.
And you did not get a 6. So you will roll a 1 dice health check.
Oh,
You're also going to get a cover save and you did fail it, so you're going to get your cover, and the cover saved you.
yeah.
All right, now I'm going to activate this cultist over here, and he's going to rush at Rutherford with his sword. I'm going to be rolling 3 die 6 to attack. I
And
think
we'll be
you're going to
dodging.
end up having to dodge and going to go with 4 die 8 again. So here is my attack with 3 die 6. Only got a 4, so that's should be pretty easy to dodge. See if you can dodge it. Easy peasy, got it. And would you like to back up an inch?
Yeah, we'll inch towards my league.
1 inch away, backing up. Let's see. So those 3 have activated. I have this one over here, and I have my Risen Priest. So I guess my Risen Priest is going to activate next. And he's going to come in on Gage. So now I got a clear run to Gage. And she will have to take a horror check when it moves into contact with her. So here is her horror check. And she fails it. Give the lady a green card.
Ugh.
Run away.
Oh boy.
You must move 2 die 6 inches directly away from the closest horror. That would be my
Priest.
My Risen Priest there. Let's see. Must move 2 die 6 inches immediately, and after this card takes effect, and each time you activate this character. So you'll basically just continuously try to run away. If I can roll a decent enough roll here, I can actually throw her into that wall and give her a peril. So here is the 2 die 6 roll. 4 inches. Check that range. She takes off running away. Yeah, easily. So she's going to do her involuntary move. She will smash into this wall as she tries to find a way to escape. And she will have to take a random peril. Here is her peril. 1 with might. 1 with might. So she's got 2 horror effects on her now, boys and girls. 1 with might. She's got 2 die 6 in might, if I remember right. Yep. 2 die 6 in might. And here is her roll. I don't see any cards that are going to help.
Nope.
Here is the roll. All right, so she is not injured by the wall. Yay. She smashes into it. All right. Do I have any characters left? Yes.
Yeah, you've got a couple.
1 character left, and I don't think I'm willing to lose the cone.
Well, actually, you've got 2 guys over there by the statue, and 1 guy on the other side of Ace.
Yeah. The guys by the statue activated, though.
They did. Oh, okay.
Yeah. All of these over here did. Yeah. This one moved up and shot at Rutherford. This one actually rushed Rutherford. This one rushed, I think, Kalshak. This one moved up and rushed Gage. So all I have left is this guy over here. I don't think I'm willing to lose the cone here by rushing at Phantom Ace. So I think I'm going to be a lurker here. But it would be nice to get him away from... It sure would be nice to tie up Phantom Ace.
Go
What kind
for
of
it.
dodge do my people
Yeah,
have?
you
2
can go
dice
for it.
6.
What could go wrong?
I should charge him.
Yeah, what
I
could
should
go
rush
wrong?
him. What could go wrong?
He's already got a boo-boo.
Does he have a
Yeah.
boo boo?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's got a boo boo. Yeah, but he's gonna be rolling like 5d6
You're
at
a
me.
true believer, cultist.
No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna play smart here. I'm gonna play smart. I'm gonna move
All
up.
right.
I'm gonna move up to the doorway, about 1 inch away from Phantom Ace, and I'm going to stop in the doorway and grimace and spin my blade around and do some sort of fancy maneuvers with it.
Mm-hmm.
And then you drop it. And you're embarrassed, and someone else is embarrassed for you.
Do something like that.
I see.
And that ends the turn.
All right.
That ends the turn. Recovery checks.
Yep.
Oh, we got
Is it-
Call Shack and Phantom Ace.
Mhm.
Is that all we have?
I think
Yeah,
so.
because the guy Rutherford put down got to stand back up.
Okay.
So
All right. All right. So I got 2 dice here. Which one of these colors is for Phantom Ace and which one is for Call Shack?
All right. We'll have the white one for Phantom Ace.
Phantom Ace. They are both a success.
yes.
Phantom
Yes.
Ace shakes off his injury, and Call Shack stands back to his feet. Does Call Shack want to be in base-to-base contact with my faceless, or does he want to back up an inch?
He wants to back up an inch.
He takes that 1 inch back. All right, now.
Horror check recoveries.
What did you say? Oh, horror check recoveries. Yes, yeah, there's
Yeah.
some good ones too. There's some horror checks to roll for here. Let's just do them one at a time. Here is the roll for. You can leave it there. Here is the roll for. Here's the roll for Call Shack. He passed it. He only has 1 horror effect, so it is removed.
All right.
Here is for Rutherford. He passed it. Doggone
Yes.
it.
Yay.
Doggone it. They're shaking off their horror effects.
Oh, come on,
Here
Gage.
is for Gage. Now, she's not going to get rid of both of hers, but she is going to get rid of one of them. You have a lapse of reason or a runaway. I think you pretty much have to get rid of the runaway.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So runaway is removed, and lapse of reason remains. And we are starting turn number 4, boys and girls. For those of you playing along at home, what happens at the start of turn number 4?
The ghost.
We
The
get
ghost
some card.
appears. The ghost appears. Yes, you're exactly right, Vern. We should draw cards first. I am the director, though. Let's see. I'm the director. So I got a card. It's called Distraction. Oh, that's nice. And Vern, you got a card. It's called Steady Aim.
Okay.
Steady Aim. Now the ghost appears at one of the unidentified plot points. One of the remaining unidentified plot points. So we have 3 that are not identified yet. So I have one over here. I have one over here, one over here, and one over here.
Oh.
So let's see. The ghost. Yeah, the ghost is horrific. So it will also cause horror. If it has not appeared by the start of turn number 4, then it appears at a random marker. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5, 6. So it's way off at this corner over here.
That's good.
But that plot point is gone. It's not important anymore anyway.
Man, we're gonna have to burn the steady aim to get rid of the ghosts, I guess.
Yeah.
There is the ghost. What are you saying, sweetheart?
Well, Gage can get rid of it, but it's an action.
Right.
Oh, and right now she's got a lapse of reason. So
Yeah.
to perform an action, she'd have to get rid of a card. Oh, I don't know. That's really tough because she is also within range to be able to do the plot point. I wonder how fast the ghost moves. The
Yeah.
area within 1 inch of the ghost is perilous. It has no profile and cannot be attacked or removed from play except by the character that has befriended Old Gray, and that is Gage. Could perform an action to get rid of the ghost. At the end of each turn, the ghost moves into contact with the closest character on either side, ignoring all walls. So right now, it won't happen until the end of the turn, but it would move into contact with my cultist.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean that I'll be the closest character at the end of the turn, but
Right.
that's when it will actually move. So I don't know. This is a tough one. But
Yeah.
right now, I have control of the cone.
Oh no.
Yep.
So I'm going to start things off with a little bit of wham bam.
Uh-huh.
I gotta look over here and see who's my nearest targets. I gotta get Call Shack out of my way again, because right now he's
touch him. He is a
right now he's kind of a thorn in my side, Mr. Call Shack. Give me. I'm gonna activate. I don't think I can let you go. I don't think I can let Vern activate first here. If I do, he's going to go for that major plot point in the middle of the table. I'm going to have to try and get him tied down a little bit. So I'm going to activate my Faceless, and Faceless is going to go for Call Shack.
Okay.
Here I come.
I'm throwing four to do a horror check. No, he doesn't. Never mind. Yeah.
So here's my attack, and you are dodging.
Yep.
I got a 7 and a 6. That's going to be hard to dodge. Here is your 4-die-6 dodge. You did get a 6. You stopped it. You're going to have a 1-dice health check. And you failed it. Call Shack is down. Call Shack is back down. He takes a thumping. All right, now let me look.
He would have only been at 3 dice for a dodge because his card's off.
Oh, he got rid of. You know what? And I guess I should go back. I guess I should go back and make sure we have an option here. Rolling a recovery check for a horror effect is actually optional. So would you like him to keep his on the edge instead of rolling?
It would be helpful for him, wouldn't it?
Uh-huh.
But he still did pass it, even though I got the extra dodge.
You are correct. I rolled the extra dice, but I'm just it takes away his ability to shoot, but it gives him a bonus in 2 other areas. Right now he's on the edge. Yeah. Do you want to keep it or get rid of it?
Let's go ahead and keep it.
Okay. I should ask you the same thing about Rutherford, because Rutherford got rid of his on the edge. Would he want to be able to shoot?
He needs to be able to shoot. So
he needs to be able to shoot. I would agree. Yeah. All right. So we're back to where we are right now. But he's still down, though. Yeah. He has his on the edge. Correct. He is. So now let me look at my situation over here. Give me 3, I guess. Because what I'm really trying to do, I really want to get on top of Phantom Ace. But right now I still have Rutherford and Gage tying me up a little bit over here. Go ahead and give me camera 2. All right. I'm going to have this fellow that is about 1.5 inches away from Rutherford. He's going to activate and rush at Rutherford. I'm going to be rolling 3-die-6 to attack you.
And we'll dodge.
Okay, with 3-die-8. Okay, here is the roll. 3-die-6 coming at you. A 6 and a 4. Here is your dodge. 3-die-8. 2 6s and an 8. You easily dodge it. Do you want to move 1 inch towards Phantom Ace?
Yeah.
Okay, 1 inch towards Phantom Ace. Now he is still a thorn in my side.
Can he still be 3 inches away from the risen priest in the process?
Not if you're moving towards Phantom Ace. No, you're really close. Give me camera 2. Like this doorway isn't even 3 inches necessarily across. So
okay.
if you're moving towards Phantom Ace, you are under 3 inches from the priest.
Well, that's all right. He can still be a meat shield. So
all right, that is exactly what he is. I would rather you move away because then I could say Phantom Ace was my closer target. Doggone it.
Oh well.
I hate that. Really wanted to get on Phantom Ace. I can't do it. So I am going to activate my Risen Priest, and it will rush at Rutherford. Rutherford will not be able to shoot, but he could try to dodge it.
Yeah.
And you'll get a horror check as I come stumbling in on you.
Take a breath.
Here is your horror check. Failed, the green card says. Blind Panic. You must move 2 die 6 inches in a random direction immediately after this horror card takes effect, and each time you activate this character.
Oh, great.
2 die 6 in a random direction.
Right.
Well. The 2 die 6 is 5. The direction is basically on the other side of the Phantom. I'm sorry, on the other side of the Risen Priest. So you're back over here. Okay. Now he has not activated. He's got a Blind Panic now, though. And as soon as he activates, he will move 2 die 6 in a random direction again.
And does he lose? And does he lose his action too? Then, if that's the case.
No, you will actually be able to continue your action after you move, as long as you could even move further voluntarily. It does not end your activation. It just means that you're going to move 2 die 6 in a random direction, and then you'll get to do, basically your activation is normal, but that movement will count against you. So, for example, if you move 6 inches, then you won't be able to move anymore. All right, all I have left is this cultist. Doggone it. I don't think I have 2 cultists left. Oh, doggone it. All right. I'm going to activate the cultist over here. It's going to come up next to the priest, and he's going to shoot at Gage. Am I on camera 2, sweetheart?
You're on 3.
Oh, okay. Camera 2, I'm going to be throwing 4 die 6 at you at this range to shoot at Gage.
And she can't shoot back, can she?
Don't remember. She's got lapse of reason. Whenever you want. Yeah, she can.
She can, okay.
Yeah, she's got 2 die 6 with 3 die 6 with the short range.
Right. We'll give it a shot.
Okay. Here is the 4 die 6 from the cultist. Only 1 success, sir.
Sweet.
Only 1 success. Here is yours. Shooting back, you got 2 successes, and they are both high enough that I could not block it even if I wanted to. So that means you're going to take 1 hit, and I'm going to take 2 hits. I'm going to play stunned on you, sir. I'm going to play stunned on you, so you will not be able to move for the rest of this turn. Here is your health check. 1 die 8. And you passed. Here is my health check. 2 die 6. I failed, and my cultist is down, and that will give you the
Yay.
cone. That will
Sweet.
give you the cone. You won that fight. And that means I have one character, sir, that has not activated, and it is the cultist in this doorway. It's
Yep.
the cultist in this doorway right here. That is basically about an inch or so away from Phantom Ace.
Okay.
So he
Now,
is not
with that-
activated.
With that stun that you put on Gage, does that preclude her horror? Does she have to move?
No, she got rid of that.
She
You don't
did.
have that
Okay.
on there anymore.
So what does she have on her?
She has lapse of reason, so that before you perform an action, you got to discard a card.
Right. Okay.
So he's found the secret door, boys and girls.
Yeah.
The relic is within his reach right now. Almost.
Let's go ahead and
Almost.
do that right now.
Oh, you want to do Phantom Ace first?
Yeah.
Okay. Phantom Ace activates, so he will get a horror card. Or I'm sorry.
Horror check.
Oh, I'll pretend
Maybe.
that this isn't a loaded dice.
Maybe.
And here's his horror check. Oh, look, it's a failure. Look at that, a 2. What do you know about that?
Wow.
Who would have guessed? No one could have possibly have guessed that was going to. What? Determined?
Yes.
Oh, please. Whatever.
I love
Oh,
it.
my gosh.
Wait, let me read it
No,
out.
no.
Let's read it
Bessie
out.
stacked
Let's
the
read it to
deck.
the
That
class.
doesn't count.
What is it?
So remind me of. Let's hear it again, Dave. What does determined?
Determined. For the duration of this effect, the character may re-roll their one recovery check per turn.
Aha.
So
That's a good card. Thanks, Dave.
that's a good one. Okay, so
Isn't that nice?
and that's an interesting thing that I think folks need to remember about fear and psychological effects, is that sometimes they drive you to greater purpose.
Yeah.
So you could say that the growling, the psychological effect caused by that horrific mummy coming up from behind Phantom Ace has forced him into a state of being even more determined. He's gritting his teeth. He's not willing to give an inch.
That is
He
very
wants-
Phantom Ace in a situation like this. Yeah.
Yes, very pulp, very
Yep.
serial as well. All right, sir. Continuing on with your activation.
Yep.
You're going to take a peril for attempting my plot point again, sir.
That's right.
2 with might or cunning. I think you'll be using your might here.
Yeah.
3
Come on.
die 8, and I'm going to let Bessie roll this one. I
All
think
right.
this is one of those that I want. There's no way she could get less than 2 successes.
Yeah.
Let's
Maybe
see
needs
it right
new pair
here.
of shoes. Here we go.
Oh,
There she goes. What?
I dropped it.
Why are you throwing
It was an
dice around?
accident.
We've talked about this.
I got excited.
Try to keep them in the cup there, right here. 2 successes.
Shit.
No! 1 success is not good enough, and you will take a 2 dice hit. 2 dice hit for Phantom Ace. And he is injured.
No, let me re-roll that one.
Yeah.
And he is injured again. You know what? Yeah, he had shaken off his injury, and now he is injured again. This is not looking good, boys and girls. Time is running out. Time is running out. You are
And what
still
is
the boss. Are
And what
you
does the
going to
horror
activate?
card do? What does his
What was
horror
that?
card do again?
He gets to re-roll
A recovery check.
Recovery.
One recovery check per turn.
Just check. Yep. Okay, so who do we have left there? If you can give me a
Well,
looking down on it.
I think you have. All I have left is my cultist. You still have Rutherford and Gage. Now, Gage
Right.
will not be moving.
Okay, so let's have Gage blaze away at the cultist in the doorway. Of course, she
Okay.
needs to do a horror check first.
Oh, yes. Gage activates, and she will need a horror check. So, Here, we'll let Bessie keep rolling. She did so good. Here you go, dear heart. Roll that dice for us right there. See what he gets. She fails her horror check. Let's see what she gets. Lapse of reason.
Again?
Why do you always draw that?
Now, the interesting thing about this is that it doesn't have a duplicate effect. Instead, and this is a really cool thing about the horror rules when you get these double effects, it doesn't make the symptoms worse. It simply means that they will last longer. For example, if you got rid of one of these, you would still have the other one.
Right.
So it makes the effect last longer. So now he has 2 lapse of reasons.
Mm-hmm.
So
we'll shoot anyway.
Yeah, you're still going to shoot. Yeah, shooting, boys and girls, remember, is not an action. If he chose to use his burst, that would be an action, but shooting is a fight. You know what? I'm going to say no, because your nearest target is about 1 inch away, and it is the risen priest.
Oh, well, that's fine. We'll shoot at the risen priest then.
Okay, so she's backed into this corner over here, boys and girls, if you can see her here. Scooch her out just a tad so you can get a better view of her here. Yeah. So she's standing back in this corner. She's about 1 inch away from the risen priest. She'll get 3 dice 6. I don't think she's activated. I don't think she's been in a fight. So she's rolling 3 dice 6 to attack. And the risen priest will be rolling 3 die 10 for its defense. Here we go. Here is Gage trying to drive the priest back. Got a 5. Here is the priest. Got a 7, so was not damaged by the attack. All right. You have Rutherford, and that's it. What's Rutherford going to do?
Let's do a horror check for Rutherford.
Okay. As soon as he activates, he gets a horror check. He passed. He's seen worse than this. This ain't
okay, and then we have to do a random move for him.
Oh. He's got blind panic. He's got blind panic. 2 die 6 in a random direction. Here we go. 5 inches. Random direction. Huh. He's actually moving back 3 inches this way. Now that's interesting. He ends up about 1 inch away from Phantom Ace.
Sweet.
So now he can continue his activation with the movement that he has left. He used up 3 inches of movement. So just in a blind panic, he takes off moving without even thinking. And look, he ends up just 1 inch away from the plot point. Could he try the plot point?
Sure.
Maybe. Is that what you want to do, or would you rather have him shoot? Oh,
no, I was tempted to have him shoot, but let's have him help with the plot point.
Okay. So another 3 inches. I don't know where you want to be. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and put you here.
Oh, wait. He's dithering, though, so in order to do that action, he'd have to get rid of a card, right?
You're exactly right, and you do have 1 card in your hand.
True enough. Yeah, let's go ahead.
All right, so you're going to lose that card. You're going to lose that card to perform this action. Oh, he's got the panic. He's got the panic. Here is your peril, sir. 2 with cunning or might. That's not his sweet spot, if I remember right.
3d8
cunning or might. He's got 3 die 8 in might. 3 die 8, and Bessie, here is your cup. Here is your dice. See if you could keep them in there this time. You only need 2 successes.
You got it, Bessie.
That was a Dave roll.
Oh, she slammed it down. And she gets 2 8s. And she is past the peril. That means she now has to try the plot point. The plot point was 2. It was 3 successes with cunning, but Phantom Ace already had 2 of them. So now to get the secret door open, to get it this is to locate. This is to figure out where exactly the secret door is. One more cunning success. He has 2 dice in cunning.
Yeah.
All right. She only needs 1 success here, and this part of the plot point will be done. You got to find the secret door first before you can bust it down. 1 success.
No.
2 twos is not a success. Oh, there's some bad luck today, boys and girls. The haunted hall is cursed. The haunted hall.
I think this is already cursed. We need a new one.
We need to do it. We need to give that one away again.
Yeah.
Oh, gee. So you have activated all of your characters.
Yep.
All I have left is that cultist standing in the doorway. You're actually the director right now. That stinks.
No,
well, you
it's
probably
great.
should try and get it. The director come back.
What'd you say?
You should probably try and get it back.
Well, all right. I'm going to send this fella in on Phantom Ace.
Yeah. He could take it.
I'm going to try and take out Phantom Ace. I'm going to move into contact with Phantom Ace. I was only 1 inch away. You won't get defensive fire, but he's still a heck of a brawler.
Yep.
I will be rolling 3 dice 6. Do you want to brawl me or do you want to dodge me?
Oh, we'll brawl you.
Okay. 4 die 10 to brawl.
4 die 8.
He still has
4 die. Look at you guys knowing the rules. It's so nice to have somebody around here who keeps track of this stuff. Here is my brawl. 4 die 6. I'm sorry, 3 die 6. Oh, yeah. 2 5s and a 6. Phantom Ace is going down. Here is. Oh, 4 successes. We want Bessie to roll. I don't want to.
No, we rolled it, bro.
All right. 7, a 6, and 2 5s. I'm going to take them all. I'm not going to block any of those, and I'm just going to take them all. So I'm going to make Phantom Ace roll a 3 dice health check, and I will roll a 4 dice health check. This is a sacrifice play. If I can. You want to see me pass a 4 dice health check? Watch this, boys and girls. Bam. Not that time. Okay, my cultist
really
is
close,
down.
Though.
Here is a 3 dice health check for Phantom Ace. He is down to D8, boys and girls. 3 dice health check on D8s.
Yes. Yes.
Boo! Yes. He passes. Phantom Ace passes his health check and is not injured. And that, boys and girls, ends the turn. It is time for some recovery checks. I have 2 cultists that are down. I need to get my cultists up. Here is the cultist that was in base-to-base contact with Phantom Ace. I got to pass this one. If I can pass this, I'm going to stand him right up in contact with Phantom Ace. Yes. He stands. Oh, crap. Hold on. I got to back up. The other thing that happens this turn is that the ghost moves.
Uh-oh.
And now the nearest target is Phantom Ace. So the ghost will come at Phantom Ace. And it will cause horror. So he will have to roll for a horror check when the ghost moves into contact with him. And he's at D8 health. He passed it.
Yay.
The ghost really doesn't do anything else other than create a perilous area around him. So he will have basically 2 perils to deal with. Otherwise, it's done right there.
Well, I guess Gage could activate first.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now, did I roll a recovery check for my guy?
You stopped.
What?
You stopped before.
Okay. Okay. Here, I'm going to go ahead and do my roll now. So this is for this cultist back over here. He's gone. Oh, God, and I needed that. I needed him to be in there.
You didn't need it. Oh, because you got
him to be in there. So that cultist
you got 2 more
gone.
that are going to show up anyway.
Oh, got it. All right. Here is for my other cultist that is down. Oh, God, I'm losing my buddies. My poor little guys.
Oh.
My poor
poor little fellas are going away. I need them. I see a downed Carl over there. Carl is gone. He said, you know what? I'll be back later when all this is over.
Yeah.
So he is gone. Who do I have left? Oh, Phantom Ace. Phantom Ace needs to roll. And he remains injured.
Oh, no.
Oh, he remains injured. Boys and girls, we're ending a turn here. We have 2 turns left. I don't know if he's going to be able to get this done. I can't hear you.
Horror
Did you roll
save.
Phantom Ace's recovery?
What'd you say?
Did you
Horror
roll
save.
Phantom Ace's recovery?
Yeah.
Did you
Yeah,
pass
you're
it?
determined, so you can re-roll that failure for Phantom Ace. Here is your re-roll for Phantom Ace. And doggone it. You got it.
Yay.
Woo-hoo.
So you shake off your injury.
Good call, Bessie.
It's hard to get my hand in there.
Somebody has to keep this guy in line.
Okay. Whatever. Whatever, lady.
All
Hope
right.
you have
and
someplace to be.
horror save.
Let's see. I guess the horrors.
Yep.
I guess the horrors now, huh? All right. You want to roll for Rutherford's blind panic. We need him to shake that off. Here we go. Shakes it off. He lost
Right on.
his blind panic. Oh, God. Is he the director?
Yeah.
Yes, we
Oh,
are.
man. This could go bad right here.
Gage.
Gage. Here is for Gage. She shakes off one of her laps of reasons.
Yep.
Do we want to do Ace or do keep it?
Yeah, you want to keep that. There's no reason to roll for that.
Let's hang on to that. Yeah.
So Kolchak is gone. Okay, that's it. We did all of our rolls.
And
Now,
when do your bad guys show up? Before
Right
cards or after?
right now.
Yeah.
It would be after cards. Yeah, you're right. So here is a card for you. You have a stumble. That's interesting. We saw that one win a game the other day, last game. I drew it by some time. I'm glad I got that one instead of you.
Oh, no.
So, and then baddies. So I get 2 baddies. Bessie, I still got a serpent priest I wouldn't mind having out there. I still got 2
great.
more faceless. Let's get some real baddies out here. Let's get the big guns. 2 of them. Another faceless.
Could have been worse.
Yes, ally.
Could have been worse.
And a level 2 ally. Okay. So another faceless. So I'm going to put him at the same spot that I have been. So I'm going to put my faceless over here on the green button over here or next to it. And the fierce cultist, I'm going to put over here. So he is a brawler. And we're starting turn number 5. This is only a 6-turn scenario, boys and girls. Turn 5, turn 6. This is coming down to the wire.
All right.
You can only go ahead.
So sorry. Okay, so we're going to start with Gage, and she's going to use the stumble card to be able to activate and let the ghost have gray.
Okay. So she, do you want to move before you perform the action? Let's see. I guess you're going to get a peril. Not a peril, a horror check as soon as you activate.
Right. No,
so the first thing that's going to happen is a horror check, and you passed it.
Yay.
Okay, good.
And she's going to send Old Gray as an action, and he removes the ghost from play. Doggone it. Doggone it. My ghost is gone. All right. Ghost is out of there.
And then we'll have Phantom Ace. He's uninjured now.
He is uninjured now.
Bless his heart. Let's go ahead and have him try and get that plot point dealt with.
Okay, so
Well,
first thing that's going to happen is a horror check because you have the ghosty right there breathing up your tuchus. You passed. Here is your peril for the plot point. Your peril is 1 with might or cunning. You got 3 die 10 in might.
yeah.
Easy peasy. You get that one out of there. And now you need 1 success with cunning. You have 2 die 8 in cunning. Let me double check that. Cunning. Yes. Cunning.
Yeah,
2 die 8 in cunning. You only need 1 of these. And
Yay!
you got it.
Finally.
Yay.
That one is completed. So with that, and it must be in the floor. It must be a trap door in the floor there. He's identified where there's a trap door. So you're past the first challenge of actually identifying it. Maybe it's in the stone floor. The next challenge is a might challenge now. And it's basically like 3 plot points in a row. So the next one is 3 successes with might is what you're going to need to roll. But that's the end of Phantom Ace's activation.
Right.
So Phantom Ace is activated and Gage is activated. All you have left is Rutherford.
Well, yeah, I can't do an action without a card, so
You are
he needs to do a
correct. He
horror
doesn't
check.
have a card.
And he has to do a horror check first.
Yep. As soon as he activates, he gets a horror check. You failed it. Your green card is Blind Panic. Run 2 die 6 in a random direction. Here is your 2 die 6. It is 8 inches.
Whoa.
The direction is basically straight through that doorway. He will not get another move because that's going to use up all of his 6-inch move that he could do. And he's going to smash into the wall at the back of the house here, trying to find a way out. And he will take a peril. His peril is 1 with might, 3 die 8, I think is what he has. And he is not injured. Okay, that is all of your activations.
Does he have a line of sight on anybody?
Failing a peril will end your activation.
Oh, got it.
No, he did not fail the peril.
He did not
pass
fail,
he passed the peril. And yes, he does have line of sight to the priest, to the risen priest.
All right, well, let's shoot at him then.
4. It is over 6 inches, so you're not
So
going
4
to
die
get
8.
short range. 4 die 8, and here is your roll. And the priest will be using its defense to try to avoid getting hurt. Got an 8 and a 6. The priest is rolling 3 die 10 to try to avoid the damage. We'll only stop one of them, and we'll have to roll a 1 dice health check. And is injured.
Yay.
The priest is injured.
Good job, brother.
Yeah.
That's just dirty. And you have activated all 3 of your characters.
Yes.
So I guess I need to. I'd love to get Gage tied up so she can't get over there to the plot point. She's not my big worry, though. She would have helped with cunning, but she could still cause some problems for me. All right, I'm going to activate a faceless, and a faceless is going to rush in on Gage. He's going to be rolling 4 die 8. She could either fight back with 3 die 8, shoot with 3 die 6.
Yeah, we'll do the shooting thing.
Or dodge with 3 die 8.
Boy. So what's he? He's brawling.
He's rolling
with what?
4 die 8. You can
4 die
brawl
8.
with 3 die 8 or dodge with 3 die 8.
Yeah, let's go ahead and dodge.
Okay. All right, here is its attack. 4 die 8 on the attack. 2 5s and a 6. I don't know. You could dodge that. Let's see.
Yeah.
You dodge 2 of them. That means she's going to have to roll a 1 dice health check. And she fails it. She takes an injury.
Oh, man.
Blip. That one's on her.
Still in contact. And
And
you're
he
now
is
the
still in
director.
contact. You're exactly right. He's still in contact with her. All right, the next, that would give me the director.
Right.
And the next one I'm going to send in, I think I'm going to send this guy in on Phantom Ace now. He's going to activate and come in on Phantom Ace. He'll get to shoot because I moved from quite a long ways away. Or you could dodge. You don't have to shoot. I'm going to be rolling 4 die 8 to attack you.
4 die 8. Yeah, we'll go ahead and shoot.
Okay. You have 5d10. Oh, I should have rolled mine first, but you got 3 4s and a 6. Here is my attack. 7 and a 4. I'm going to block 2 of yours, and I'll take a 2 dice health check. I failed, and I am injured, but I'm still in contact with you. That actually made you the director, too. That's my button. That's going to make you the director because you won that fight. Now, those 2 are engaged. I guess my Risen Priest is going to activate and go after... I can't reach Rutherford. So here's an interesting rule to remember, that you can ignore an engaged model.
Right.
Like right now, Gage is engaged.
Yep.
You can ignore an engaged model in favor of an unengaged model. I cannot, however, ignore an engaged model to move after an engaged model. That's not acceptable. If they're both engaged, then you still have to go after the nearest one. So at this point, in this example here, I would not be able to go after Phantom Ace because both of them are engaged, and Gage is the nearer model. And Rutherford is not within range. So I could ignore both of them and go after Rutherford, but he's over the 6-inch movement allowance for this scenario. So I guess I'm just going to go ahead and try and beat Gage down and finish her off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Draw
so
horror. Do a horror roll for her then.
You are correct. She'll have to roll for a horror check. He's only moving about an inch. He's dragging his bloody carcass along with him, though. So here is her horror check. She'll have to roll. She failed it. She gets a hysteria. -1 shoot. -1 brawl. -1 dodge. And you cannot run. So the last part is irrelevant, but the rest of them are kind of bad when you got a big old monster ready to eat your face. So my big old monster is rolling 5d10 to attack. And the reason it's rolling 5d10 is because it has muscles of steel and it ignores the injury. So 5d10 to attack here, boys.
And let's see. We're going to go ahead and shoot. Oh, I can't shoot. Never mind. It was too close. So dodge.
Yeah. Okay. And you'll be at a -1.
2 die 8. Yeah.
Yeah. 2 die 6 because you are now injured.
Oh, she is.
Yeah. So my monster 5d10. Has my monster been in a fight? Where did he get that injury from? Was that from Gage? Who?
Phantom. No, Rutherford shot him.
Yeah.
That last turn or this turn?
It was this turn.
That was this turn. Okay, so my monster has been in a fight.
Yeah.
And it does not have Moxie, so it is down to 4 die 10. Here is the 4 die 10 attack. a 9 and a 7, so there's no reason to roll. You will not be able to block a 9 or a 7 with your
Right.
d6s, and you'll have to roll a 2d6 health check. This is the end of Gage, and she is down.
Oh no.
Oh no.
And he is chewing on her face. Nom 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 nom.
Don't touch her.
Nom 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 nom. This is looking bad, boys and girls.
Yeah.
I mentioned this is a tough one. I'm going to activate. I don't want to lose any more guys. I've got you tied up, and I'm going to just try and keep you there.
And you're the director.
Because I just put you down. Yes. I'll take that button back. Yeah, I don't want to lose my cone. So I'm going to just move this guy up into the room and hold his ground. I'm going to move this one kind of over here behind him too. And I'm going to end it there. So we only have one turn left. Would take a miracle for him to pull this off. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, I don't see it.
We're starting a new turn. We should roll for recovery checks.
Yep.
Phantom Ace doesn't
He's not injured. Yeah.
I do have a little bloody button there. Is that not for him?
That's not for him.
I didn't think so.
Yeah.
He failed the peril. No?
No, I think that's for the guy there that attacked him. It's for the faceless that attacked him.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll go ahead and roll for that recovery check. Shakes it off. Oh, I can't get in there.
Need some tweezers.
I think these walls could maybe be about an inch shorter. It's nice that they're so big, but sometimes it makes it hard to get in there. My faceless is injured. I'm not faceless, but my risen priest, he doesn't have anything special. So here is his roll. He shakes off his injury.
Darn it.
Makes it really hard getting my buttons out of there. It's like I don't want to put buttons in there. Oh, destroy the whole table trying to pull the button out. And then I have that's actually for Gage. Gage is down right now. If we blow this one, she's gone. She stands back up, boys and girls. Now she could scoot an inch away. And get away from these two guys. Does she want to be in contact with them or get away from them?
Get away.
So she'll scoot down the hallway here. Wow. I don't know now. Blind panic. We need to roll for Rutherford's blind panic. Rutherford's blind panic stays on him.
Oh, great.
Lapse of reason for Gage
Yes.
is removed.
Fine.
If you want to remove it, there's no reason to keep that.
What was the other one she had?
That's the only one she has right now.
Oh, okay.
So Rutherford still has a blind panic, and that may be the one that's going to cost him the game. I don't know. We'll see.
We'll see. Yeah.
This is still could even at turn 6 here, the last turn of the scenario, it could still go either way. It's going to be a miracle, though, I think, for him to pull this off. Gage is still injured.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
This is her button. I'm going to put it on this side of the wall because I'm tired of trying to reach in there. So she is injured. Let's see.
And
We're
you're
going to
the
draw
director.
cards, and then I'll draw new fellas. I am the director, so I'm going to draw and get a lucky break. You're going to draw and get a clear shot. Then I'm going to get 2 new fellas. Bessie. Fella number 1 is another shooter. Level 2 shooter. Oh, 2 level 2 shooters. And that's like my last draw of the game, too. So we won't even get the rest of these. but 2 more shooters come on the table. I'll put them at the same place that I've been putting all the others. So they've got 2 little entrances there that they're sneaking in by.
Regular
All right,
firing
well,
squad.
I don't think I can afford to let you go first. Actually, I got Phantom Ace tied up right now. Let's see. Yeah.
Is that wall kit from Sally Forth?
Yes. Yeah, that the walls, this little dungeon area here is a Sally Forth kit. I don't know if it's still available or not, but they actually make one called the Frothington
Right. Fotherington
Manor
Hall,
or
yeah.
Hall, but that's not what I have out here. I just had my Morocco or set out, so I went ahead just threw it out here to use for this scenario.
Somebody in the group was putting together the Fotherington Hall, and it was looking really nice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's
They were
pretty
doing it.
cool.
Yeah.
He does a lot of cool stuff because he has like some photorealistic stuff that you can print off and put inside the walls, like wallpaper and tile and things like that. If you want to decorate it up like that.
Well, there was someone who's doing it by from scratch, and it was
from scratch. That's right. Yeah.
Can't remember who that was.
That works too. Yeah, that looks really nice. I guess I'm just going to try and finish this off, Vern, by crushing any hope of victory that you have. I think that would be the appropriate thing for me to do, to invite you on here and then crush any hope of victory.
All right.
So we're going to start off with the Risen Priest. And it's going to rush at Gage. It's going to rush at Gage. That'll give her a horror check.
Yep.
If I could tie her up, that'll pretty much be game.
Yeah, or give her a good horror check.
She passes the horror check.
Yay.
Oh, okay, so never mind.
Yeah. Now, I'm going to be throwing 5d10 at you of mummy beat down. How are you going to respond?
Well, she'll dodge with whatever she has. I think it's only 2d8 now.
2d8. That's gotta get. No, she's got better than that. 3 die. It'll be 3d6 because she is injured.
Oh, right.
D6s. Here is the 5d10. A 4, a 7, a 7, and an 8. Okay, so you can dodge one of those. And you did, so you'll have to roll a 3 dice health check and will not be backing up. You did pass your health check. We're not here.
Oh, well done.
Jesus.
Woo!
I've had worse. I'm going to activate the Faceless that is in contact with Phantom Ace, and I'm going to attack him. I'm rolling 4d8 at you. Are you going to reply with 4d10, or what do you want to do?
We'll do 4d10 back.
Okay. 4d8. I think I got him now that I got Gage tied up. 2 dice. I hit you with 2. Or I get 2 successes, I should say. You get 2 successes. I'll just say take them all. So I'll have to roll a 2 dice health check. Failed. You'll have to roll a 2 dice health check. Failed. And both of them are bloodied. I don't want to put my buttons in there anymore. It's too hard to reach in there.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to put the buttons out here. I got another Faceless, and that Faceless is going to come in on. I'm not gonna activate him. At this point, I have Gage engaged with the mummy. I have Phantom Ace engaged with a Faceless. At this point, I'm going to say, Vern, I would like you to activate.
Okay. Oof. Let's go ahead and do a horror check for Rutherford.
Okay. All right. Horror check for Rutherford. When he activates, here is his horror check.
Wait, why does he get the horror check?
Because he's within 12 inches of my monster when he
Oh, okay.
activates. You passed.
Okay. And now let's do his random move.
Oh.
Do
He
that
still
first.
has blind panic.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. 2d6 move. 4 inches. Well, that's going to leave you with 2 inches. Let's see which direction, though.
Yeah.
Nowhere, because it's basically you're just going to keep clawing at the wall over here.
Okay, so barrel.
Yeah. Peril is 2 with cunning or might. You have 3 die 8 in might. 3. Got it. So you were not injured, but it only leaves you with 2 inches of movement left. The best you could do is move 2 inches back towards Phantom Ace.
Let's go ahead and do that.
Probably don't even have a shot because the only enemies that you can see are the ones that are engaged already.
Yeah.
So I'm going to ask you to activate again.
So he can't see anybody that's
not engaged. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
No, you know what? He does. Hold on. Yeah. No, he does. He has a shot.
Yeah,
You have a shot at this cultist over here.
Yeah.
So you're even at short range, so you'll have 5d8. I'll try to dodge for whatever reason. 4 successes. Here's my dodge. Maybe I can dodge a couple of those, and I do. So I'll have to roll a 2 dice health check. Failed. Cultist down. For what it's worth, that'll make you the director.
Yeah.
You have not activated Phantom Ace or Gage.
Right. Okay, we're going to have Gage activate. She's in contact with the priest. Does she have to do a horror check?
Yep.
Of course, obviously.
Yep. Yep. All right, so here is her horror check. She passed.
Okay. And you rolled a d6, right?
I did not. I rolled a d8. Here is your d6 horror check. She failed. Here is her card. Intense fear. Cannot perform any actions. Cannot rush an enemy.
All right.
Intense fear. Cannot perform an action. Not even by discarding a card.
Okay,
So
well, thank goodness she's in contact, so she'll be able to attack.
Yep.
So
is that what she wants to do? Just fight the thing?
Yeah.
So I guess they've both been in a fight, so she would be down to rolling 2 dice 6 to attack. It will brawl back. She got a 4. It got let's see, 4 die 10. You got 3 successes. You wouldn't be able to block even if you wanted to. So she'll take 3 hits. She is down. It will take 1 hit. I don't think it's injured yet, but it is now. So Gage is back down, and the monster takes a POW. All right. Vern, I think that's game.
Yeah.
We still have Phantom Ace left. At best, he's not going to be able to get the major plot point done.
Right.
At the end of this scenario, there is a deafening, there's a huge explosion, and while the fight was going on, there were cultists outside of the house planting explosives. So the house explodes at this point. They were not able to find the artifact. They got to the secret door. They weren't able to get a hold of it, but in the wreckage and everything, the cultists do get the artifact and carry it off to Egypt. So that is the next stage in this campaign.
Right.
Is then, off to Cairo and seeing if you can recover the artifact there. And that was it. This was a tough one.
It was tough. Yeah.
There was a lot of bad die rolls, a lot of bad luck in there, but there was some good luck too.
Oh yeah.
It was fairly balanced. I don't know that it was completely one-sided.
It's a challenge. Always.
And I really felt like you had a serious shot at this, especially the fact that you identified the secret door so early.
Right.
But the fact that Phantom Ace failed some early rolls, some early perils to get the thing open, was kind of.
Yeah, because Engage failed it, and I think it was a hard one.
Yeah. They
horror,
were really.
And
that's kind of what you have to do is once you're able to find that secret door, you almost have to move all of your league together to try and work together to try and get that door open. The horror effects really did play a serious impact in this scenario at making the characters run around and losing their momentum a little bit.
On them when they activated.
Yeah. Bessie and I were oftentimes after the games are done, we'll sit around and talk for a good 30 minutes or so just about the scenario and how it went. It's a lot of fun. We keep thinking that portion of our should actually be recorded, just to sit there and do like a recap for the scenario.
Right.
But, just the recording up to this point has already been over 2 hours. So we're not going to, drag it out. But it's kind of fun to then go back and kind of watch it and see, where the wheels come off. And this one, by combining his forces and kind of focusing in on the major plot point, it also meant that all of the baddies were moving in on him as well.
Yeah.
So the fact that I had that risen priest out there, that thing is really hard to stop. The faceless are really difficult to stop. Those things are just meat grinders and come at you with a lot of potential damage.
Yeah.
All right, boys and girls, I think I have Chris Girardi next weekend, and then we need to start reaching out and finding some folks. If you would like to do this with us on a Sunday morning, we'd love you to get signed up. Send me an email or hit me up on Facebook and let me know that you would like to do this as well. Be sure you hit that like button. Be sure you're a subscriber, and that's all for today. We will see you next time. Bye, everybody.
Right.
Wake up the orchestra.
Don't wake up the baby.
Don't wake up the baby.
Don't wake up the baby. That's right.
Don't wake up the baby. Dun 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 dun. This is a tough one, boy. I tell you.
Yeah,
This is a tough one.